Hey Pisces, how are you doing? This reading is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Keep in mind, this is a general read. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. What is going on with the fabulous and most magical Pisceans? What do you need to know? What do you need to see for your highest good? Present time, the Six of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. What's coming towards you? Beautiful. The Star. Major Arcana for Aquarius. What you're focused on is the Four of Pentacles. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. What is in your blockage? The Seven of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. And your outcome is the Queen of Pentacles. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. Okay. Pisces, let's clarify this and find out what is going on. So your present time, you have the Six of Wands, and the Six of Wands is success, victory, triumph. It is also about closing up some kind of chapter, or you have completed something. And this is about, yes, I've completed this, I've finished this. And there is a little bit of a withholding of an energy. Now, this could be also like, yeah, like maybe I've saved up, $20, or there is something about a savings plan or saving something as you're building. So whatever this is, you're quite magnetic at this time, and you could be attracting in a lot of people that are nosing around in your business, because in your blockage is secrecy or mystery. I'm also getting something about suppressed feelings, bottling up your feelings, bottling something up. Because what's coming towards you is the Star. So there could be something about like the vulnerability of you. And I picked this up in Scorpio's reading, where you could actually attract in the good, bad, and also attention seekers, like thirsty for attention or just wanting an acknowledgement. So what is the Six of Wands? And the Eight of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Well, the Eight of Wands is velocity, vitality, creation, passion, attraction. And then here, the Desire. Hope, faith, renewal. I'm also getting something about like renewing a contract, or there is an energy of not renewing it and withholding. Just hold on. Okay, so what is this Star card? Star card can also be friend. So this could be like, if you are traveling, you've been saving up your money to travel with a friend. This is going to be a good time. And you're excited. You're eager and excited. And the Five of Pentacles. Yeah. And the Five of Pentacles with the Star, this is healing from some kind of insecurity. Healing around some kind of insecurity that you have about yourself. This could also be financial, maybe hardship, and overcoming this. Something here has been quite hard or difficult, or there is, maybe you have been under the weather and you have been, going through some kind of sickness. Well, this is like, yeah, like I feel so much more stronger. I'm more confident in my skin. I'm ready to take off and fly. So with this Four of Pentacles, so Four of Pentacles, yes, can be, the miserly card, something about the need for greed, very selfish, very greedy. So there is a little bit of energy vampire, or something here about withdraw and avoiding this person. So this person might want a free handout, a free ride, come and pick me up. Like I was saying, the good, the bad, and the attention seeker. Okay. So somebody here thirsty for your attention. And the Ace of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Well, the Ace of Swords can actually be surgery. So there could be something that you are suturing. So instead of band-aiding over a situation, you are actually getting the suture, which is really nice. So there could be something about having some kind of breakthrough or break free moment, or just seeing more clarity. This is also about truth, victory, success. The more you withdraw and keep your cards close to your chest, the more victory you are scoring. Okay. In your blockage, or what you need to release and let go, this could be something about, yes, suppressing your feelings, or there is something about feeling shortchanged, or there's an energy around you that is more draining than it is giving to you. Seven of Swords can also be, yes, liar, cheater, stealer, thief, something that is robbing your time, money, energy, and focus. I'm also getting something about healing around codependency. So needing to feel attached to somebody, or somebody could also be a little bit clingy as well. Like wishing and hoping you would give to them. But there's something about like withdraw. Okay. I'm also getting something about withdrawals. So if you've been going through like, I don't know, any kind of withdrawals, or somebody around you, there's something about like getting them the right treatment. What is this? Seven of Swords. And the Strength card. Major Arcana 4, Leo. Okay. Somebody here in the blockage is hiding a little bit of insecurities. Okay, so this is also, because the Seven of Swords is, yes, liar, cheater, stealer, thief, but I'm getting a little bit of somebody who you thought was bold, courageous, very charming. Something here about the heart. Don't ignore your heart. And I feel like that's more your intuition. Don't ignore your gut feelings about this situation. There is a little bit of pride and ego here. So somebody is like, oh yeah, no, I'm just so glad that you're so successful here, Pisces. That's so good for you. I'm getting a little bit of a bitter energy. Oh, what do you mean? Oh, you're going traveling with your friend? Oh, okay. And then somebody here is kind of like, yeah, withhold. I'm also getting something about like an embarrassing secret, or there could be something about their image. So deep-rooted insecurities and embarrassment. So your outcome is this Queen of Pentacles. Now, Queen of Pentacles is definitely, you know, resources, tangible things, grounding things into the 3D. It is also good partnership and good commitment. A good business partner, good partner in crime. This can also be a good parent. Good parenting skills. So like if you've had, you know, problems with your children, there is going to be like healing here. Allergies have been really bad this year. So I just know that, what is it? Like anything respiratory, something about like rest. And the Knight of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Well, the Knight of Swords is, yes, swiftness, fastness, thinking quickly on your feet. I'm also getting something about this person might keep you on your toes. This Knight of Swords can also be clarity, truth, stay on task, laser focus on some kind of commitment, connection, or there is something about growth, fertility. I would just watch this Knight of Swords, because the Knight of Swords can be a little bit of trying to push or shove or trying to control a situation. So anybody who is doing the pushy or the forceful, it might backfire on this person, especially this could be like impulsive type of an energy. So rushing something and missing a step, especially also with that Seven of Swords, because that could be like sloppy thinking, sloppy work ethic, and deep-rooted insecurities, or somebody's pride and ego is getting the best of them. Especially also with that Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords could say things without thinking. And then with the Six of Swords and the Eight of Swords is the Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords is stress, anxiety, needing more rest, needing more sleep. I'm getting something about like things are really happening for you and you have places to go, people to see. So just watch the burnout, because there is an element of like being deceptive towards yourself where you're burning the candles at both ends. Nine of Swords, thinking and overthinking and stressing. I'm also getting something about a situation where you're worried that you're not going to recover, or you're worried you're not going to be successful. And that's a lie. That is the ego telling you lies. The ego is there to keep us safe and comfortable, right? But this Star card and the Five of Pentacles is overcoming. Stay hopeful and don't let any kind of pessimistic type of intrusive thoughts get the best of you. Because the thoughts that you think is what creates your reality. It's not actually what you want. So if you're like, oh, well, I'm wishing and hoping for a great relationship. But if you're like, you know, I'm really, you know, insecure about my body, and, you know, I'm ugly and all that kind of stuff, that's what you're going to manifest in. So when I was saying, like, there's good, bad, and the attention seeker. So, you know, there's somebody here which could have been an energetic drain on you, or something about your thoughts here has been draining your time, money, energy, focus. And the Six of Swords, that's beautiful energy. Moving on to choppy waters, moving into more choppy waters and having more clarity. Almost feels like elimination and finding a nice balance, overcoming some kind of recovery. And this could be any kind of recovery. Six of Swords is also about releasing and letting go of poverty thinking or any kind of leeches. You could also be overcoming codependency and being more independent here. That Six of Swords is, again, the vision. Hold your vision. And the Eight of Pentacles. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. And you see how this person here, not gender specific, it is a man here, but see the vision? There's something about like pearl, a vision. And that Eight of Pentacles, yes, is mastery of craft, paying attention to the detail. There's something about detail orientated. The small details are the big details, so don't overlook something. Because I'm getting a little bit of like, and I said this in Libra's reading, taking shortcuts might backfire on you, or you might have to go back and redo something. Because the Seven of Swords, yes, can be strategy, but it also could be like sloppy organization. So if you're really sloppy in some kind of organization, or let's just say you're rushing through paperwork, you're going to have to go back and do it. So this is about like the vision. Hold your vision, or there might be something about your vision. Let's just say if you've been having troubles with your vision, there's something about like needing more rest, or actually going to see, you know, getting your vision checked, changing your vision of what you're working on as well. Yeah, because I'm looking at this person here and see how it's right over top her eyes, hidden. Hiding. You could also be hiding from a Leo or an Aquarius. And the Magician, Major Arcana 4, Gemini, Virgo. Okay, so the Magician in the blockage here. Let's talk about the Magician in the upright. The Magician in the upright is simplicity. It means get back to the basics. Things are too much up in the air, and so you could easily drop the ball, especially when you're extremely, you know, exhausted and tired. I'm also getting something of a situation where the Magician is about the card of manifestation, the alchemizing and neutralizing and simplicity. It means break things down. But with the Magician in the blockage, this is somebody who is a master manipulator. This is the puppet on the string. It is also somebody who is, yes, very sloppy, or there is something about the work ethic. You can read the Magician in the reverse and the Seven of Swords, and so you can understand it is also somebody who is extremely complex. So I go back to something neurological going on, or whatever is going on in the brain. you will never be able to understand this person. So the more you try to like pick this person apart or like to try to have a conversation, the more and more you're going to go down a rabbit hole. Especially with the Magician in the reverse or the blockage. I'm also getting somebody is trying to like strategize on how to manifest you back in their life because it benefits them. So the Magician is about like, yes, the card of manifestation, but this person is, no offense to the car salesman here, it's just a stereotype, but this person is strategizing to take something, but not giving anything in returns. So you got to really take your energy, take. So what is this Queen of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords in your outcome? Yeah, and so if somebody's coming in and they're trying to push or force some kind of commitment, collaboration to happen, I would go back and look at the details, the fine details, because something here is not going to add up. So this person is not simplifying and neutralizing things in their life. That's a lie. They're also extremely complex. There's something acidic, like acid here, and it is not alchemy. So something about they're trying to turn one thing into another to turn this ship in their favor, but it doesn't benefit you. Okay, what is this Queen of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords in your outcome? And the 10 of Swords. Could be an actual Gemini, Taurus. There's like some kind of like ending that does kind of happen here of some kind of partnership. I'm also getting somebody says something quite bluntly without knowing all the information. 10 of Swords, defeat, betrayal, and sudden change in focus for you towards a commitment connection. Especially with this partnership, I'm also getting something about a father. This could be somebody who is very controlling, very manipulative. Yeah, because you do have the 10 of Swords, the 9 of Swords, and the Magician, 7 of Swords. Somebody also displays that they're extremely confident, but they're just arrogant and deeply rooted insecurities here. There's something about like, hold your vision and have that discipline of what you are working on. And you can tell bits and pieces about what you're working on, but there's something about like withhold some kind of information that you are working on because somebody's trying to use it against you or trying to collaborate with you. Step into the spotlight. You have a message that the world needs to hear. It's time to share your wisdom. So there is something about like stepping into your power, or there's something about maybe somebody has been dimming your spotlight, or you have been dimming yourself to fit in. Dimming yourself to fit in doesn't get seen. It just means that you fit into the crowd and trying to be liked, right? But there's an energy of like you stepping out into the spotlight, whether people like it or not. Be proud of who you are. Don't give up on love. A relationship you cherish can be healed. Allow me to clear the way for forgiveness so that you can thrive again. So there is still an energy that is in, it's in the way of this new love or whatever new that wants to come in. So it says, don't give up on love. Yeah, just because somebody who made you feel less than, or somebody who was controlling, don't allow those any kind of controlling people to interfere with something new that wants to come in. Because I feel like you might be ending something too short, or something here was very blunt and controlling, or some kind of controlled, partnership. So the dolphins are playful. Something about needing to play more. Get out and play, air your fur. Because it does feel like you're really work focused right now. Be a light to others. You have a powerful message to share. Shine your light on the world so that others can learn from you. I'm also getting something about leaning into the light. Step into the spotlight. That is where you radiate. That's also your position. You're supposed to be standing out, but the vulnerability here of overcoming some kind of like, I'm too fat, I'm not good enough, I have anxiety. It's like, stop making excuses and get out into that spotlight. That's where you shine. And yeah, maybe somebody is going to try to push to collaborate with you, but there is something about like push or force you to do something. And I feel like this is a kind of a different collaboration or commitment, but you don't want it. Butterfly, relationship evolving to the next level, healing the inner child and growth. This could also be something about, again, healing old wounds, old insecurities. Remember I was saying, I was like, this is not a Band-Aid. This is actually suturing. So suturing your own heart and moving away from any kind of like acidic or people who are maybe really confident out in the public, but extremely ego-driven or materialistic. I'm also getting very superficial relationships. Boat, receiving what you need, progress, arriving, moving on, and closure issues. Yeah, so somebody here could be trying to control a situation where you are in control of your own boat. This person wants to pull you back where they are. So the Five of Pentacles is a lack mentality. So you do have somebody who is an energetic drain. This could be somebody who is like tanking your boat. You know, you need to pay attention to when you're in company with, you know, your friend, or when you're in company with this person, how does it make you feel? So this person wants to tank your boat, but you're like, nope, too busy. Girl with the snake, empath and narcissist paradigm, being charmed or used, enabled, and boundaries. So I would just watch anybody here, because there is somebody slippery, sly, cunning type of a person who is very thirsty to wrap around you. And Pisces, you are a snack. So you do have, narcissistic tendencies. Somebody here is just wanting maybe a free ride or come along for the ride, but not doing anything. And heartbroken, deeply hurt, sad, separation, breakup, fleeting, feeling lost, grieving, and mourning. Yeah, maybe you have smoked your tires. This person also might be really embarrassed of their actions, or what they're doing is hiding this magician, which is a master manipulator. So somebody here can manipulate a situation without you realizing it. But there's something about the vision, paying attention to details matters. Or change your vision, change your focus if this is you being deceptive towards yourself. Lily, spiritual love. Yeah, and this is maybe called going towards spirituality. Maybe this person thinks you're all woo-woo or weird, or there's just something. Spirit, heartache over what you no longer have. Yeah, so this is still in your energy, but it is also stealing from something that really wants to come in for you or to come about. It says there's disappointment in some affair. Yeah. And this could be a work affair. This could be a family affair. This could be, you know, anybody here. But with the scissors, it's like, if I cut you out of my life, chances are you handed me the scissors in the first place. Apple, temptation will test you. Don't touch the apple. There's a snake on there. This is low-hanging fruit. I'm also getting something about low blow, like this person might try to like lowball you. Let's just say you're buying an item or selling an item, or somebody thinks you're too expensive here. It's like you're too expensive to be hanging out with this person. It's going to be an expense, not an asset. Firecracker, excitement. Yeah. So go towards the passion and the uplifting energy, or things that make you thrive or make you feel good when you're creating. And taking a vacation, either physical or mental. Yeah, and I feel like that's well necessary or well rewarded. Like, don't feel guilty for taking a few days off and going on vacation, because I feel like you need to play a little bit more. And then you do have involvement, gavel involvement with the law. So if you're trying to also outrun your problems and your pride and ego as well as getting the best of you, this actually could backfire on you as well. So again, make sure the sloppy thoughts aren't coming in, the intrusive thoughts of like, this person knows me. You know, sometimes you just have to cut ties and move forward, because that's the what your soul wants for you, soul growth. Pisces, leave me a comment down below. Let me know how this resonates with you. Like, share, subscribe. And if you want to book a private reading with me, you can also do so in the description box below. Click on the link. It will take you to the website and you can check out the options there. Take care, my friends. Bye-bye.